For the holiday season, I thought it would be appropriate to purchase the one and only LEGO Castle Advent Calendar. This Advent Calendar is no different from the common ones we see from today with Star Wars and LEGO Cities. We get a boatload of minifigures and we get some builds to go along with it. Now, I'm actually not sure what builds are included in here, and for the minifigures, I can take a wild guess to what minifigures were included based on the box art of it, but this will be much of a surprise as is to me as is to you. So I bought this set like new off eBay for about $140. The only thing about it is that these tabs on the sides were already cut open, but the contents on the insides are completely intact, which is ready for opening. So as we see in the inside, there's a box art for the main Kane's Castle Siege. Now, some of the things they have on here are absolutely not in the set, like the big troll figure and a freaking dragon. I don't know how you're going to fit that in there. But let's get into the opening, starting off with day one. For day one, we have a standard knight minifigure. He has that Chad chiseled face. He carries a spear and a standard torso for the crowned knights. For day two, we have an archway. I assume that's for our little soldier to stand next to. This little piece comes with great pieces such as the shield and flag piece. For day three, you get an armor set, and that's compatible with the soldier from day one. For day four, we got a skeleton holding a flail. I think this guy should have been a little bit more festive, having like a Santa Claus hat and beard. I think it would have played really well with the Christmas theme. Day five is an armory rack for our skeleton soldier. He gets a sword, shield, and an axe. The opening for day six, we get a black skeleton holding a crossbow. Now he's also compatible with the weapons rack. Give him a sword, shield, whatever, and put the crossbow on the rack. For day seven, we get another Crown's Knight soldier. My pack came with an extra sword, so I'm having him dual wield those bad boys. For day 8, there's target practice with an archery set. I used the minifigure from the last day to be compatible with this archery set. Day 9 lets you build a ballistic wagon, which is compatible with the archer set and the soldier from the previous day. Day 10, we get a dwarf minifigure. He has a gold helmet, a pickaxe, and this face piece uses the same one as the king minifigure. Day 11 allows our dwarf minifigure from day 10 to mine up some gold and a little rock. Day 12 is a build for a mine cart. So once the dwarf mines up the gold, he can put inside the cart and wheel it out. Day 13 is very simple. We get a crate with a shovel and an axe and a little green frog to go along with it. For day 14, we get an exclusive minifigure, which is the Evil Witch. I believe she belongs to the skeleton faction. Cool thing about her, she has a nice black hat, great torso printing, and I like the bolt of lightning that she projects from her hand. Day 15 has a great cauldron and fire build. I really love the use of the black cauldron. That piece is kind of hard to get, so it's nice to have that included in the set, and it goes well with the witch. Day 16 might be my favorite build so far. We get a potions rack with 2 potions. The third one on top was extra pieces that I just decided to make another potion with, and we get a little bat piece to come with it. Day 17 has you build a table with a crystal ball. And man, I'm really loving these pieces that you get with this set. A crystal ball is really cool. For day 18, we get another minifigure. We get a fabulous Barb Maiden print. She has a dual expression of a happy face and a sad face, and we get a little rat to come with it. We're getting close to the end. On day 19, we get a big basket with a carrot and apple inside of it. At number 20, it's dinner time. We get a nice brown table, a chair, a chalice, and a chicken drumstick on this nice gold platter. Day 21, we get another minifigure. He's a standard troll warrior, and he holds a bronze jaded sword. We are coming at the final few days of Christmas, and for number 22, we have a Christmas theme catapult. This is the best build so far in this entire pack, just because it's a play feature and it's a fun little Christmas themed. I don't think any other builds have any other Christmas themed ones, but this one at least has the colors for red and green, and has a cool play feature where you just launch a catapult, obviously. For Christmas Eve, we get a chest with a bunch of treasure, jewels in there, and we have a spider on top of it. The final day, and we get a joke, literally and metaphorically. We get a jester, a court jester, and I think this is a baffling joke. And I'm sure LEGO did it intentionally to give us a jester. For whatever reason, it's a gesture. It should have been some sort of like Santa Claus themed minifigure. I don't know, but we get a gesture. And this isn't a unique minifigure either because we see him in the Drawbridge Defense set. And I have that minifigure, and this one's actually slightly different because he has a more expressive smiley face compared to the one in the Drawbridge Defense, and I'll compare those minifigures right now. So here are all 24 items you get within the pack, all lined up in order. And as you know, each one is in a set. So each minifigure gets a set of builds to go along with it, and I'll go through all the sets right now. Set 1, we get a knight with an archway. Set 2, we get 2 skeleton warriors with a weapons rack. Set 3 is an archer pack. Set 4 is a miniature mine for a dwarf to mine. Set 4 is the witch's lair. Set 5 is a Barb Maiden setting up a dinner table. Set 7 is a troll warrior stealing treasure from the castle, and he has a festive catapult to attack the castle. That's what it seems like to me. This is a really weird set. And set 8 is just a jester. I'm still upset about the jester. Come on now. Overall, this is a fantastic advent calendar. There's so much packed inside. I really love how everything's organized into sets where each minifigure gets builds go along with it. I'm not sure if that's unique to other sets as well, but surely this is my first experience having an advent calendar, and this is just a great way to start it. You get plenty of great minifigures, including the witch minifigure and a knight with armor. The inclusion of the bard maiden, the witch, and the jester just adds diversity to this, so it's not just soldiers fighting each other. And each one of these builds and minifigures are practical. You can just add them to your castle mock, or if you own the original castle set, just add them to the builds. This is a 9 out of 10 advent calendar for me. My only disappointment is that there's one festive item, which is the catapult, and I still think the jester should have been something cooler. At the very least, make the jester green and red, not just blue and red. I think that would have worked perfectly well to have Christmas colors for the jester theme. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I make content surrounding the LEGO Castle theme and sometimes other things. So depending on what time of the year you're watching this, Merry Christmas. If not,